All right. This is Dad's lay. All right. Tell me, Dad, what everything is.
This is turn lay.
That's what you turn bowls on?
Yeah. This is a side stroke sander.
What does it do? Just
Sand
sand?
the edges on
Okay.
things.
Okay.
This is my table saw.
Table saw. Just to cut big pieces?
Yeah, to rip stuff up with.
Okay.
Everything. That's my planer over there.
Planer, and that makes the board smooth?
Yeah, it planes the rough wood down and makes it smooth.
Okay.
And that's my radial arm saw. Trim stuff with.
Okay. Okay.
And that's a Craftsman turn light. Turn a little old stuff on. Turn a little items on.
What does it mean to turn them?
That's like this big one over here. Big turn light. It's like a big one over here on it, just a small one. That there's, I'd say that's 30 or 40 year old.
Wow.
Still runs as good as it ever did.
And it would make a bowl?
Yeah, it'd make bow, yeah. Yeah.
And then you've got wood of all
Yeah.
shapes, sizes, tops,
Yeah.
stains.
That's just a bunch of supplies over there. Stuff to make different things.
This is the artist workshop.
This is my joiner here.
Okay, a joiner.
This is my joiner.
So is it put two different types of wood together, or?
We take and plane the edge down, two pieces, and glue them together good, and they glue up good.
Okay.
Yeah. Have to have a joiner. That's my little, that's my sander. Little old
Wow.
bag sander, used to on my side stroke. I was pick up the dust.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have a wood stove in here to keep you warm?
Yeah. A wood stove. That's a wood stove. Yeah.
All right, so what's this wood tech?
That's a lever stroke sander.
Oh, wow.
Lever stroke sander.
So it comes across the board and sands it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Used to sand Lazy Susans with mostly.
Great.
Smooth them down.
A lot of equipment here.
I'd see that piece of equipment there about $4,000 now.
Wow.
I give about $2 for it.
Years ago?
Yeah. 20, 30 years ago.
Wow. And then a scroll saw, maybe?
Bandsaw.
Bandsaw.
That's a bandsaw.
A bandsaw. So is it for just fine cuts, or?
He just cuts out anything around.
Okay.
And
Okay.
anything you want, he'll cut it. Got 136-inch bandsaw blade on it.
Wow.
36 inch. And see, that's about 3,000 now.
Wow. So a lot of money and equipment to do
Yeah.
wood. All right, here is a drill press.
Real fresh.
Okay, another piece of huge equipment here. And maybe another bandsaw? Is
That's
that
a sander.
sander? Okay.
That's a sander.
Sander.
That's one of them sanders I got off of Keith.
Okay. Oh,
That's one of
great.
them sanders. The little sander I got off of Keith. Ain't got room for everything.
Takes a lot of room.
You ain't got room for everything.
Nice.
But it's there when I need it.
That's right.
There's something else I got off of Keith.
Oh, okay. I missed one over here.
That's a drill a square hole.
Wow.
Yeah, drill a square hole.
When would you need that? If you're putting a peg in or a
If
dowel?
you're mortise for a shell for
Okay.
conception.
Okay.
Want a square.
I got you. Oh, and another sander. Did I see it earlier? Wood lay. I did
That's
see
that
it.
lay you're
Yeah.
looking at. I've got a build on it I used to sand with.
Okay. And then look at all the tools and equipment on the walls.
Yeah,
Clamps to hold the pieces together. I do recognize the clamps.
yeah.
A lot of wrenches and tools, hardware, light bulbs.
Hey, here's what I got up there.
And oh, over here's the chisels for the details, right? Chisels, files.
That's your Sherrill.
Oh, for the lay. Okay. Wow. That's beautiful.
Them there's anywhere from $100 to $150.
No
a piece.
doubt. No doubt. Yeah. And then the small tools, sandpapers,
Yeah.
project samples. Another
Sander.
sander. Wow. Files and rasps in there. Sander.
That's using an air compressor.
Okay, okay, we're going to see the air compressor out on the porch area. Whoa, huge.
It's had a fix the other day. It got to leaking air. I couldn't build up my pressure, and I put a head gasket on it. Tore the head off of it, put a gasket on it.
Wow. Wow,
Put a head gasket on it.
that's a nice
Somebody said one
view.
of them about $3,000. Now David was looking up one and like that, and on the internet,
Uh-huh.
about $3,000.
No kidding.
Yeah,
It's huge.
ain't cheap.
And then sawdust, clippings,
Shavings.
shavings, yeah. Wow, nice shop.
I'll show you an oak tree I got off of up on this. What's that name of that place you lived at on that hill?
Mountain
street?
Brook or
Yeah.
Mountain Street.
Yeah, I'll show you an oak right there.
Okay.
I planted from a seed.
Okay, let's go check it out. Now this wood out here you used for the stove, right?
His friend of ours brought me. I don't know how much trailer loads he brought me and give it to me.
Wow.
Had to make some of them big bows.
Okay,
That
these
came from old
logs.
place down. It came from James's place down there.
Ah. They're huge.
I don't know where I got one of them off from you or not. I believe I did.
The
I believe
grapevine.
that's one of yours.
Okay.
Heading on
Awesome.
the end there.
Yay. Muscadine, maybe.
That's the oak.
Okay. All right.
That comes from Spring Street.
All right.
I got that acorn off of it.
Oh, what about that? From an acorn.
Yeah.
Dad has a green thumb, too.
It's about 25 foot high now. I got to trim some of that stuff out of that so it can grow.
We love our trees. And we use them. And replace them. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.